Welcome to Two Girls, Big Cups podcast, where we sip and spill on all things tumblers and so much more. Grab your big cup, join us for Tumblr talk, pop culture chats, and those juicy conversations you've been itching to have. Cheers!
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to a very special episode of the Two Girls, Big Cups podcast. I'm Kelly Burns from Burns Boutique with my co-host Christina Smith from the Cup Smith, and this is a very extra special episode because she's sitting right next to me.
I am right next to Kelly.
We are coming at you from my living room.
I could reach out and touch her. We're touching each other. Oh, and if you couldn't tell, there's her last name there, so.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly, I am at her house.
Proof.
So, yes, I came down on Thursday, and we've been pretty go.
Yeah.
Since then. Yesterday evening, when we got back from doing everything, was the first time we, crashed.
I fell asleep on the floor.
She did.
Literally.
She did. I was like, oh, we're laying down now. Thank you. I fell asleep.
We've been nonstop.
Yeah.
Because she got in Thursday. So for reference, this is Monday. Today's a Monday.
Yes.
So she got in Thursday. And the first thing we did was
we got tattoos. I still have my tegaderm on it.
You need to take that off today.
I know. I was going to do it actually tomorrow when I shower. So, but yeah. We got matching tattoos.
Tattoos in years.
Yes, both of us have not had a tattoo in many years. So we wanted to tiptoe back into the tattoo world. And we did it together. And we have some really cute photos of us. So we will insert those as well.
But I thought we were just going to make an appointment.
Yep.
I was not mentally prepared.
She was not.
I was not prepared. I'm like, yeah, we want to schedule. What do you have? And I'm like, asking about certain days. He's like, well, we do take walk-ins. We can get you both right now. Like, what do you have next week?
When he said that, her face was like panic. It was like snap, like instant, like, okay.
But we don't have cash. We have an ATM.
Well, I don't know how long it'll take. He's like, it'll be like 15 minutes. We have two tattooists here. We can do it both at the same time. And she's like, okay. And I'm like, breathe. It's okay. We can come back. It's fine. And you were
I could kind of see in her face, like, come on, bitch, let's go.
Because I was thinking, because before I came, Kelly was like, you'll land, we'll go to the tattoo place, we'll see what they have. If they can get us in, we'll just get it. So for the whole week in my head, I've been like, okay, we're going to get there and we're going to get a tattoo. So I had been mentally preparing myself. So I was ready to go. I was fully expecting, when I landed, my husband was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure we're getting tattoos, but I don't know for sure. So I was fully ready, had told people we were doing this. Miss Ma'am over here, she was like,
wait, hold on. Today? Yeah. Wait, I don't have cash. But what do you have next week? Oh, you're kind of booked. We gotta pick up my son. How much time?
But then she got it together and she was like, all right, let's do it. And then I was like, okay, we're doing it. We have also discovered we have a little bit difference of pain tolerance levels, and we're not sure if it's a pain tolerance level or for the placement, because my placement is a little bit more in the meaty section of my arm and hers was more up on the bone. Mm-hmm. So, or if it's pain tolerant, we don't know what it was. Or
I
if it was the tattoo
hot knife instantly dragging on my skin. I'm like, okay, we're doing this.
And I was like, she started and she was like, okay, here we go. And then I was like, oh, that wasn't so bad. And I instantly calmed down. So,
and I looked at you immediately because I'm expecting the same instant that I had. And she was just like,
I was like,
what?
I was like, oh, this isn't bad.
Mine hurt pretty much the whole time. There was only a couple times I'm like, okay, yeah, there it is again.
There were definitely some parts where I was like,
Yeah, you did have a couple moments I saw.
But overall, I was like, this was not what I expected. I expected it to be way more painful. For reference, I do have a small tattoo on my lower back, like on my left side, and that hurt a lot in comparison to this. So I was expecting it to be that much pain. And so when it wasn't, I was like, oh, I'm good.
And I have one that I got when I was 18 years old on my hip. But it's like, that was so long ago, I almost don't, like, I remember certain points that hurt really bad, but I don't know. Well, he also made a good point that, like, the bad thing about these, like, small, quick tattoos is by the time your endorphins kick in, it's over.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
It just hurt the whole time for me.
You'll have to check out Kelly's Instagram or TikTok. So she's got a bunch of good videos, and I've got a couple, but I usually let her post them because she's got a bigger audience. Like, more people will see it. You go over there. You post it.
And then we got back, and I had packages waiting that Christina mailed here.
That's right. She finally has it.
I finally have it. So this was obviously made by Christina, and she taught this in my mentorship group back in January.
Yes, and it's June.
That's not bad for us.
True.
That's not bad for us. Let's be honest, though.
But to be honest, you could have had it months ago. I just needed to get my booty to the store and get gold vinyl because I ran out. That was the big problem. It still does. I still think it needs another layer of epoxy, which I offered to epoxy for her at her house. She's like, no, just leave it. It's still all fully covered and everything.
So I'm like, eh.
But I got the real prize when I arrived. And that is the Chamber of Secrets.
I think I left Fox up on the counter.
Yes, Fox is in a very safe place because he sits on here with a magnet. So at my house, he will be on or the whole thing is going to be on a Harry Potter shelf, and I'm gonna have to make up like a good shrine for it.
Yeah,
so that'll be really good. I do have to say to everybody watching, one of the first things I said to her is, "Why is this so light? It's like surprisingly light." Like,
this is surprised too. In comparison to other things I've done.
Yeah,
I would have expected more.
I was expecting to be much more heavy, especially like this bigger base and stuff. This is all hand sculpted. She did all of this. She sculpted all of this. This is all clay. So like, I was expecting this to have heft, and it doesn't. It's like
there's quite a bit of foil on the bottom and ultralight down there. Very little super sculpting.
Sure.
So I think that helped a lot.
Sure. It is a true masterpiece work of art. So.
I finally did it 2 years later.
Yes, we are so proud of you. So these are our cups of the day.
Yes. Made by each other.
Mm-hmm.
So follow our people on
yeah.
We'll leave ourselves alone.
Per usual.
And if you shut up other people.
Yeah. If you want to learn how to make the one that I made for Kelly,
yes.
It's saved in her mentorship group, which as always is linked in the descriptions.
And then let's see, Friday. What did we do Friday? I'm trying to remember the day. The daytime.
Yeah. So Friday, our friend Jalen from Jalen Perceived Designs came. Another
I remember before that.
Cup maker. But before she
we made content. We made content before she came.
That's right. We did film a bunch of TikToks. So make sure that you check out TikTok. We got some good ones that we haven't posted yet. So
I don't know when I'm gonna do that one.
Yeah, that was really good. You'll have to wait and see. By the time this airs,
be posted by then.
It's gonna be posted. So yes, a little behind the scenes as we always record early, and then post like the week after we record is the goal. So
that's why we do it. So we give ourselves enough time
to edit and all that stuff. But yeah.
But then Jalen came, and why is everything a blur now? I'm so tired.
We need naps.
We need a nap.
We swam. We were swimming when she arrived.
That's right.
We were swimming in your pool when she arrived. We had just got out.
Right.
And then we were acting like big dorks.
Oh yeah, we went and got pizza at Casey's.
That's right.
That's what we did. I'm like,
We went and got pizza
eat?
and we got some drinks for the pool. Then what did we do?
No, we didn't get drinks that day. We just got pizza.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We've been to Casey's.
The Casey's trips are blurring together. The gas station trips are blurring together.
We did too much that night.
Did we go out to eat?
No, we got Casey's pizza for dinner.
Oh yeah, duh. That's right. We just said that.
Just said that. I'm trying to remember what we did. What did we do?
I think that's all we did.
No, we drank wine.
Yes, we did.
We drank a lot of wine.
We did. That's why we can't remember.
That's why we don't remember the night.
That's why.
We just like chilled
We had
in the
champagne
basement.
and yeah.
Yeah, we had champagne and wine, and we went from the kitchen to the basement. We just sat down there and
Yeah.
drank.
We just
and
chilled.
talked.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good night.
That was fun.
And then the next day, Saturday,
That was our busy day.
that was like our like Jalen bucket list
Yeah.
check off day. It was really fun.
Yeah. We went to Under the Cover, which is basically a smut bookstore that they just opened up in Kansas City like this year, I think. I'm not a big reader. Christina's a reader. Jalen's she's a tiny reader. Jalen's a massive reader.
I'm a baby reader. Jalen got me into reading some romance books, smutty books, which I have fallen in love with. But now I'm like onto the next series, and I just can't get in there. And that's the non-reader in me coming out.
That's me starting a book. I'm even getting like that with TV shows. I'm like, you gotta pull me in quick, or I'm like, nah, I'm done. Yeah. Some of the shows.
I don't know. Everybody says that this next one that I'm reading is like, which is Throne of Glass. If everybody wants to know what I'm reading, I just am getting into Throne of Glass, and everybody's like, oh, it's so good. And I'm trying to get into it, but I'm at the very beginning and I just can't get into it. But I think it's because it's summer. I have things going on. I'm just not in that headspace because I'm not a big reader. And so I have to be in I think I need to be like in hibernation mode in the winter.
There you go.
So we'll see. I mean, I'm going to keep trying because everybody says it's so good. And I really like the author and her other books that I read. So.
The best story, like even as not a reader, it was still kind of fun going in there.
It was.
They had so many just like little trinkets and stickers
bookmarks.
And oh my god, bookmarks.
There's some
different artwork,
rated X bookmarks
and
some funny stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it was fun. And then they had like a area for like a photo op.
Like this little sexy man.
Yes.
Which I guess are characters from actual books.
Yes.
And then we went to the farmers market, city market. There's just a big area that they do on the weekends. And so we walked around and it was super hot. So we quickly went into the indoor area to walk around and we found some cute stuff. Yeah.
I just like to mosey around and look at stuff. Like I could do that for hours.
Same.
Just walk around and just look at stuff. And I feel like this is such a weird thing, but I like to touch everything. Like I'm like, oh, I feel like I don't know why I do that, but I catch myself doing that, and I'm like, no, you don't need to touch everything.
You're like just that child that wants to touch.
Yeah, I'm like, what is that?
I had a roommate that was like that. When we'd go shopping, she's like just touching every little thing. I'm
That's
like,
me. I don't know why I do that. I'm always like, ooh, that's soft. Or like, oh.
Different if you're like touching something.
Oh, that's soft. Rough. Or like, oh, look at the beads. And I'm like, no, don't touch that. You don't have to touch everything.
You're a sensory kid.
Maybe. I don't know.
Fidget with all the things.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I feel like I'm a fidgeter, but maybe.
We found that one shop was really cool. I think it was called
Wizard.
No, well, there's that too. There's the Wizard Candy Shop, but before that, it was like either level 1 or level up or something like that.
Oh,
they had like every board game, every strategy card game, every mystery game, every anything you could possibly imagine. Like it was really cool.
It was really cool, and they had it organized by difficulty, which was really neat.
Or like you had all the monopolies together. Did not know there was a JoJo Siwa Monopoly. That was the interesting surprise. I'm like, what?
Yes. Original JoJo, not
not this was like old. We should have looked for a year on
old.
that. She was like a child on the cover.
Yes. It was not a reinvented bad girl JoJo.
Okay.
Although I think that would be
what that cover would look like in
yes.
comparison.
Yes. That would have been funny.
Yeah, I have a picture of it or video or something. You can insert a clip here.
Yeah.
But it's like bright pink bubbly, like her old childhood look.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to visualize it now.
Oh yeah, it's with the ponytail and the bow. Yep, and like the pink and purple and rhinestones, which her current look is the same. It's just black because she still has rhinestones on everything.
That's true.
And she still has crazy eye makeup and stuff. It's just black.
Yeah. They had a lot of like really cool though, like different like puzzles and just different like board game strategy games, just all sorts of stuff.
All kinds
I've
of
never
different
seen
dice.
that kind of variety before. That was cool.
It was
really
cool. And then there was a bunch of people like playing a game.
Yeah, there was like a section where they were doing like I think some different strategy card games or something, like Lorcana or Pokemon. I don't know.
I don't know what they were. We were kind of like, what are you playing?
I was trying to look and see. Well, I wanted to see if they were doing Lorcana because that's what my husband plays, and he just did his first tournament not long ago. So.
Oh, cool. Did he have fun? Was that fun?
Well, I think at one point he had to be paired with an 8-year-old girl.
Oh.
I think that was hard for him because it's like the dad in him wants to be nice, but at the same time he's like
the competitor in him.
I could destroy you and end you in 5 seconds.
Yeah, the competitor in him.
Yes. Or she would do something. I think he'd be like, "Are you sure?
Are you sure?" I don't know if you thought that through. But hey, how are they going to learn? How's the kid going to learn?
Right.
You know?
And then, surprise, we found an unknown Harry Potter location.
Yes.
There was this wizarding candy store. It's just our wizard candy shop or something like that.
Something like that.
We're just looking around, and all of a sudden, we find a little like Honeydukes themed
area.
They had like a teal shelf with some candies, a bunch of Harry Potter stuff. There was Harry Potter 3D puzzles. Then there was like this little photo area with like the little trolley cart with the luggage and Hedwig and
and like it was
going
like
into a brick wall,
going into platform 9 3/4.
I found butterbeer and I found a case of butterbeer.
Yes.
This has been in my own town this whole time, and I had no idea.
Yes. We were like, Kelly, bring your cups here.
I'm going to. I'm gonna like take my Triwizard cups and on that Suki. Take the next one.
Yep.
Get all the photos.
Yep.
I just felt somewhat ashamed that
you didn't know it. I mean, if you never go there, why would you? I'm sure there are places like that.
Downside of not having a sweet tooth, I guess.
Yeah. I'm sure I would have thought the same thing. So. Yeah. Or I'm sure there are places like that where I live. Actually, I know there are because there's a candy store that I feel like I've sent you pictures of. And there's like murals of Harry Potter stuff.
Have you ever
been there? I just went there like a year or two ago and I had no idea it existed.
That's cool.
It's like
you show me pictures.
It's like an hour away though.
You have to send me those.
So it's not as convenient for me to go than it would be for you. Sure. I feel like I did because there's like a giant Iron Man and I feel like I sent it to you to show
maybe.
But yeah, it was a long time ago. Anyways.
Just speaking of like never going, like I never go downtown Kansas City.
Yeah.
So it was like my own little discoveries in a way. Because I just don't.
Yeah. I don't go to downtown Minneapolis or St. Paul.
Never really go down there much.
You only go down for like a concert or like
it's like an event. That's some kind of event. Like we go down there for like Comic-Con or stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But otherwise, we kind of just stay in our own little area.
Yep, same. Us too.
So we also did the Casey Wheel, which again, I didn't even know this existed. And it's like a couple weeks ago, we did have to drive down that way. I think it was when we were going to like our friend's house, and I just look and there's like this big Ferris wheel thing. I'm like, what the hell is here? Look, like this is my own town. I'm like, where'd that come from?
I'm sure it takes a long time to build too. So,
but I never go down that way. My work is not remotely in that direction. Like I just
But that's what I'm saying is, it probably takes a long time to build something like that. And so that just shows how much you don't.
For sure.
Right.
But we did that. Oh wait, that was the next day.
That was Sunday.
That was Sunday.
Yeah. Because Saturday we came home from the like candy store downtown, and then we went in the pool
and we went swimming
and had some drinks, and it was.
And then we got our Mexican food.
Yeah. So the last time I was here,
which was like February of last year. So February 2023 was the last time we saw each other in person.
Okay. And we got a tower of margaritas.
Which is how many ounces?
I don't know. We could check the video. Hold on.
Like I remember at a certain point you were like, because I think I was about done. I'm like, I don't think I can do anymore. And you were like, well, we still have 64 ounces to go. And I was like, I'm not doing this. I quit, I think, at one point.
88 ounces.
Oh my God. So yeah.
There is ice in it, and so it's not like it's all liquid. But so it was just us two, and we were like, we've done this before.
Yeah, Jalen wasn't drinking any. She got her own drink.
Yeah, she didn't like the flavor.
She doesn't like lime margarita.
Right, so. Which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Because
we were like, we've done this before. We'll do it again. I was 55 pounds heavier at that time. I could take more into my body. I had a better tolerance.
I was heavier too, and I had a higher tolerance. I used to drink more.
I do not have that tolerance anymore.
And it's not like we were like loaded or anything, but it was just like so.
It was a lot of liquid to put in your body. Like my stomach is beyond capacity.
Yes, but we managed to take it down. It took a while, but we did get all 88 ounces down.
Yes. Well, it was one of those things, like I had a point where I was like, I'll waste the money. I had a point, I'm like, I'll waste the money, it's fine. Like, I don't think I can physically do this. And then, when you're with your friends and you're doing the girl talk kind of stuff and talking about life and things, all it takes is one thing. And all of a sudden, it's like you're just drinking with your girl. So I'm like down in it and shit. And
I kept filling her cup up.
What?
Yeah, you didn't remember that? We're talking away, and I just kept filling her cup up. I mean, I'd fill my cup up too, but
I saw you slip it under one time, but I didn't.
Oh no, I did it at least 2-3 times. Yeah, that's how we took it down, because I kept filling our cups up.
Well, we've always said we won't ever let each other quit anything. So
we should have done the Dumbledore Harry Potter sound with that. I just thought of that.
Which one?
The one that's like, you gotta keep drinking.
Oh, all right, I guess Taco Tuesday, or what are we gonna do? How are we gonna do this? Let's
try it again. For content, we got to do it again.
Oh, that would have been good. Dang it! We always get the best ideas after the fact.
I know, right? They were surprisingly good margaritas too. For like,
I feel like they weren't as good as usual. There was something different.
Well, they weren't like fantastic margaritas, but like I would think that they would not be really good at all. And
they were good.
Yeah, they were good.
They were so good.
Yeah. What else? Okay, so that was we took down the tower. We came back. Did we just like chit chat and stuff?
I think we drank a little more.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. You get 3 girls together.
Oh yeah.
That's what happens.
There will be liver destruction this weekend.
Hey, life is short, right?
Yeah, I think we just hung out and then just went to bed. And then Sunday
was when we did the wheel. Oh, but
Christina got to. Did I bring
Where is it? Where is it?
I did bring it. I accidentally bought a 3D tumbler.
She did.
Kind of. So, if you've watched our past episodes, we were talking about this trip coming up, right? Like we talked about Christina coming, the things we wanted to do, and one thing was drag brunch.
Yeah, I've never been to a drag show.
I've never been to brunch, so I've never been to a brunch.
I've been to brunch.
I've been to brunch at like someone's house,
and she's been to a
not,
drag
like,
show,
out to a restaurant.
So then we just combined those.
Combined the two. So they had their drag brunch, which is actually like a buffet kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a buffet, and then they put on like a big show, and I saw on the website it said bottomless mimosas. I've never had bottomless mimosas. I've never had brunch. I've never done the whole thing. So I was like, I'm getting the bottomless mimosas. And I did not know it came in this.
That's what it came in. They were like,
I accidentally bought a 3D tumbler in a way.
Our waiter was like, she was like, now I saw on the website there was bottomless mimosas. And our waiter was like, oh, yes, got you.
And I came back with it.
And he came back with that. And she was like, oh.
I'm pretty sure one of the first things I said too is my husband's going to kill me. Because we were just talking the other day, like where I have all of my like tumblers displayed. I'm going to have to like show this sometimes.
Yeah, we'll take a clip.
It's like this open window to the backyard, but it's still like a cabinet shelf with like open glass doors.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like 3 layers. I've taken up the right side 2 layers. But we're talking about pretty much just cleaning everything out and just filling it with my shit because I have a lot. So we're like looking at it, like literally the day before, my husband and I are looking in there. He's like, we can get rid of that Dave and Buster's souvenir cup. We can get rid of this souvenir cup and this souvenir cup. We never use them. We don't need them.
Yes, it was a list.
And this bitch comes home with a freaking souvenir cup.
And the first thing he said to you was, now where the hell am I going to store that thing?
He was not happy. He's like, where's this going to go?
She was like, I know. I didn't know it came in that cup.
I didn't mean to.
No.
But I now have the world's largest straw, probably.
It's so long.
I want to know where they get them from because I probably have some cups that need those.
Probably.
I probably do.
I mean, you could cut that in half and it would be 2 straws and they would still be long straws.
I'm probably going to save that straw for my Rapunzel cup.
There you go.
Because that's what I struggle with. I struggle with a straw for that cup. I have to use a straw, a normal straw, the longest one I have, but then I have to use one of those like rubber tips.
Oh yeah,
to extend it even, and it still doesn't hit the bottom.
Oh, there you go. Now you got a really long straw. Yep. So that was fun. It was really good.
So much fun.
It was a good show. Like the drag performers, some of them had like really high energy. Some of them had really like sexy type energy, and it was just.
And there was one that was just kind of more goofy fun in a way.
Yeah,
that one was fun.
Yeah, it was good.
They're fun to go to.
I enjoyed my first experience.
The best part, I feel, was the people watching. Yes. Because there were 100% some straight white male men that got dragged there by somebody. There was that one man that looked like he just came home from church, and because it was Sunday, like it was Sunday. It's Father's Day.
And he was like 75. Like he was old. Well, he probably not that 80. Old, but yeah,
he was probably 80.
He was old.
I mean, I looked at his wife, and that's how I kind of judged that because he didn't have hair; his head was shaved. And I looked at her to kind of gauge the age. I'm like, they're probably 80.
They were an old
late
couple.
70s to 80,
and they were with like their daughter or maybe granddaughter.
I think daughter or granddaughter, possibly.
Yep. And he was.
And those drag queens loved him. They loved to grab that bald head and do one of those kind of moves, and you just see him like get the blush and the.
He was smiling like pretty much the whole time. He was taking pictures. And then as we left, his daughter was saying that it was his idea to go to the drag show, which I thought was great.
He's like, you could overhear, he's like, it wasn't what I expected. I'm like, what did you expect? But yeah, and they were like, well, this was your idea. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, right.
I thought that was awesome, though, that a man of his age, of that generation, was like, let's go see what all this drag stuff's about that I keep hearing.
Right.
And like just took that initiative to just go, I'm going to see what this is for myself.
Also, we had across from us that bigger table and there was older people there too. Probably not quite as old as that couple, but close for sure in their mid to older 60s.
Yeah.
And they were from Georgia and older, and they were having a great time too.
Yeah, there was a lot of families and and I mean, it was Father's Day, and there was just there were typical fathers, modern looking family, with these straight dads handing out their dollar bills. So I'm like, it's great. It was so much fun.
Oh, and you missed it. I think you were in the bathroom at the time. That older gentleman from Georgia, he took a shot.
Oh, I did see that.
Okay.
I did see
Okay,
that.
and then I think you were in the bathroom when another
The
older lady.
I missed that one.
Okay.
I could hear it on the thing, but I did miss that.
I have that recorded.
Okay.
That was funny.
Okay,
There was an
I'll
older
have to see
lady,
that
and
one, 'cause I missed that one.
everybody whose birthday it was, or like if they were celebrating like a
Yeah.
special event or something, like a bachelorette party or something, but
Or even Father's Day. I think
Yeah.
even just they were giving some to the dads too.
Yeah.
I think like
yeah,
if they were
so
there
they
for
got a
Father's
free
Day.
shot,
Yeah.
but they had to say what their drag name was, and if they didn't have one, they would help them pick one. And then you know, they got their free shot, but they had this older lady who was probably in her mid-60s do her drag name, and then she had to do like a catwalk walk and like strut. It was for her shot. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. And she was just like, she did it.
That's hilarious.
So
Okay, you'll have
good.
to show me that.
I will.
Yeah, when we went there for my bachelorette party, I got 2 free shots.
Nice.
Because we were there for a while. So it was like early in the evening. It's like, who's celebrating something? And it was like, bachelorettes. I was like, woo! And then they bring you up on stage and, you know, they interview you. They give you the shot. So I got the first one. And it was like later in the evening, they're doing another show. And it was, who's celebrating something? Me! Ooh.
Nice.
But what was terrible at that time, I couldn't take a shot. Like ever.
So what did
like
you
I
do?
was like, I could only do like I didn't know how to
like sips.
How do I say this?
You didn't know how to swallow. You can say
I didn't know how to.
You didn't know how to take it
to swallow. And you have to do it in front of everybody. So I was like, it was like the pressure was on, and I did it. Like that was the first time I successfully took a full shot in one gulp without going like, okay.
You just needed the pressure.
I needed the pressure. I needed an audience, I guess.
And she's been swallowing every single. I couldn't resist making that joke.
I don't know where to go from here. And then just move on.
So after drag brunch, that's when we went to the Ferris wheel.
The Casey wheel.
Yeah, that was fun. The Ferris wheel, like, it's really nice and enclosed, and it was
had AC
air
inside.
conditioning. And by the way, it's been 90 degrees every single day here, every day.
It's been super hot this weekend.
It has been. So like, you get out in the sun, and it's like, where's the shade?
Yeah, and this is literally like for the summer so far. This is the hottest it's been.
Yeah,
like you came right as the temperatures are really going up.
Yeah, I think the day I got here it was like 96. Like it was super hot the day I got here.
Hot, was it?
It was super hot. The day I got here, I know it was supposed to be the hottest of the week.
Oh, okay.
Because
maybe I was so shaken by the tattoo I didn't know.
Maybe.
Got my nerves all cracked.
Maybe. By the way, I don't think we've said this. It is Mimosa Monday because it's Monday.
Oh, yeah.
And
there's orange coming out of here.
We have mimosas in our big cups.
Yes, we do.
We hope you have
vacation
a big cup and are drinking with us.
I don't need to leave my city to have a vacation.
No, it's a staycation for you. It's a vacation for me.
It's a vacation for you.
Yep. Like every morning I've been sleeping in because, well, I've been doing stuff, but also I'm like, I'm on vacation.
Yep. And we don't have something urgent to go do. I mean,
yeah. Right. Well, you get to nap, and I'm like,
yeah, I'll get up. I still have to get up early because I still got to take my son to school. So I take him to school, and then I just lay down here on the couch until Christina comes up from downstairs. Yep. Like today, I'm watching my show and I hear her come up. I'm like, and I wake up, and then we got ready.
Yeah. I was like, oh, she's napping. Gotta respect the napping. I fully respect the nap.
We are nap takers.
Yes, love naps. So what else? So then Jalen left.
Yeah, we came back. Christina crashed out on the couch, and I crashed out on the floor. And then all of a sudden, I hear Jalen's keys rattling. I'm like, "Are you leaving?"
Yep.
So we helped her out, and then I can't. Once I'm woken from a daytime nap, I can't go back.
Yeah, I tried, but I couldn't.
Yeah, so we kind of just chilled.
We still just like lounged on the couches. We watched a movie.
Yeah, it was such a cute movie. What was it called? Anyone But You. It's on Netflix. I kept seeing like ads and stuff on TikTok for it, so I've been wanting to watch it. And really, those kind of movies I have to watch by myself. Like Trevor won't watch them with me.
Oh, yeah.
Any kind of rom-com.
Mine too.
Flick.
Yeah.
I'm on my own for those,
Me
so
too.
I hadn't watched it yet, and I was just like, let's put this on. So we watched it. It was super cute. It was funny.
It was super cute.
I like those kind of rom-coms where they're not like all cheesy romantic, but like they're
There's some trials and tribulations.
right, but it's like they're swearing. There's like it's a little bit more on the raunchier joke side, you know, versus just like cheesy jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the cheesy joke ones that go to the theaters. But then it's like I feel like the rom-coms that go to Netflix are a bit more like comedic.
Sure.
Romances.
I get
like movies are more romance with some comedy. Not movies, but movie theaters. Movies are more like romance with some comedy. Whereas ones like these that go on Netflix are like a lot of comedy with the romance. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yep.
If that made any sense.
No, I get what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying. And I fully agree. I know what you're saying.
It was really good. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it was good. It was cute. So if you're looking for a good rom-com, check that one out.
And that man is fine. I'm just gonna say.
Yes.
So if you just want to look at somebody nice for like a couple hours, that's another reason.
Yes. He is. He is. What's his last name is Powell, right?
I don't know.
He's been in a few things.
I couldn't remember what else I'd seen him in.
I've seen him in a few things. But he's just like usually.
I feel like we did that game for the whole movie.
We did.
Of like,
we've
seen that person in something. What are they in? Okay, she was in this, and this. Yeah, no, I don't know any. I'm bored trying to figure out how we knew some of these actresses.
Glenn Powell. Oh, he was in Top Gun Maverick. Have you seen that? You should see that. It's really good. And that's what I would think too. It was really good. It was really good. And then that brings us to today.
And then, this is how our day started.
Yep.
Our day's starting right now, basically, at 1:00 in the afternoon.
Is that what time it is? It is.
So,
okay. Yeah. Mimosas.
We have a couple other things we'll do today. And then, I don't know. I'm
really proud of us. We always say we're going to make these videos, and then we always forget and don't do them. And we've made a handful.
We've got a few.
We've made more.
We're going to redo one of them.
Yeah.
And we still have a few lined up. We still have a few planned too. So
yeah. We've already made more than I think we usually do. So
yeah.
What we haven't done
is craft.
It's craft. Which I'm not surprised.
Which I told you.
But I wanted stuff just in case.
But it's only crafting tomorrow.
Yeah, it's only Monday.
Because I have my live in my group tomorrow night. And so she's gonna have to occupy herself for a couple hours probably.
Yep.
So she'll probably be working at stuff on my other desk while I'm, or you can build my Lego over there if you want.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, we have to fix your pasta machine. We have to do that.
Yes. I was thinking, I thought of that last night. I'm like, we still have to have you fix my pasta.
I didn't think of it until right now. So yeah, we have to do that.
I'm gonna make you go live in my group for it.
Okay.
Or just record it, one of the two.
Yeah, we could do that. Either one. We do, speaking of going live, we have a Facebook page for Two Girls Big Cups. So you can follow us there, and hopefully we'll go live there sometime. I mean, we'll for sure go live there sometime, but if we fit it in during this trip, fantastic. If we don't, whatever. You'll be seeing this after I'm gone from here anyways. But follow us on our Facebook, our brand new Facebook page. So you can keep up to date with like when we drop episodes and other things like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
You had one thing you found while we were out that we were going to try. Oh yeah, so we went to Five Below. I forgot about that. Christina's never been to Five Below, so that's another thing we did. I found a cool shirt.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Five Below.
I have the same thing. Did Jalen get the same one too?
No,
she didn't.
She got, was it a Herbology one?
No, that's the one I was wearing.
Oh.
Which was
no, it was the Deathly Hallows one.
She did, that's right. She got a Deathly Hallows one.
Because I saw that, I'm like, where'd you find that? Around the t-shirt wall, and I go running over, because usually they don't have good Harry Potter shirts. So I went running, and I saw it, and I'm like, I didn't know if I wanted it or not. And then my eyes go down, and I could see, like, it was like folded up too, but I recognized that castle right away. I'm like, You pull it right out. Like, I'm getting this. $5, man.
Yeah. And then I was
$5
like,
t-shirt.
oh,
$5
I want that. I'm gonna get
$5
that.
Harry Potter shirt. Five Below.
Five Below.
Heck yeah.
Five Below. So yeah, even though we have Five Below where I live, I've just never been there. Like, it's not anywhere convenient for me to go.
Yeah.
Like, the cities that it's in are farther away that I don't
Right.
shop in frequently. So
Right. That's not even some places. Like, I know of certain stores I've always been curious about, or places to eat I've always been curious about, but they're like out of the way. I'm like,
right.
I'm gonna go all the way out there just for that.
Right.
So, like,
Right. Yep. So that's Five Below. So at Five Below, which I've actually done this before, but not like this container, but
I never have.
I found Bean Boozled. So we're gonna do a little round or so of Bean Boozled. If you've never done Bean Boozled, it's jelly beans.
Do we need a puke bucket?
Well, are you a puker? I'll be good, but
I'm like, do I need some?
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Well, we know that you're good at
Shut up! Not. You did not.
I had to. We know that you have the ability.
For the record, I don't do that.
Same. So if you do, more power to you, but just not my cup of tea.
The disclaimer that real quick.
How do you do this?
You
This is
start
supposed to
rumors.
be like a. Anyways, okay, so Bean Boozled, for those who've never played or have no idea what the heck this is, they're jelly beans, okay, and they there's a whole bunch, and there are two that are the same colors, so you can either get a good tasting one or a bad tasting one. So, for example, there are yellow and white ones. One of them is flavored as buttered popcorn. The other one is flavored as rotten eggs.
Which one is it? Yellow?
I'm not going to tell you.
I hate the popcorn ones though.
There are ones that is booger or juicy pear. We've got
Say booger or
Yeah.
burger?
booger,
Oh god.
old bandage or pomegranate, toothpaste or blueberry. Okay, we could do
Toothpaste is probably gonna be mint or something. That's probably not so bad.
muggle or wizarding.
So what do I do?
Lift it, lower it. Oh, okay. Well,
Jeez.
just take one of those.
Oh god.
Pick one.
Okay.
Okay. You have like a white and
Mine's
speckled
like
one.
white speckly.
All right, there is another white and speckly one here, so I'll take the same thing.
Okay, we'll see if we get the same thing.
Okay, ready? Go. Mine's bad. Mine's really bad.
Mine's good.
Mine's really bad. It's so bad.
It kind of has like
It's birthday cake.
yeah.
Mine's dishwater. It's so bad.
What is it?
Dishwater.
Dishwater.
It's so bad.
Dishwater.
It tastes like dirt. Ugh.
All right, so we're 0 to 1.
Kelly won round one. Okay.
Okay, I'll take this
The
one.
orange one.
So this is an orange, little red speckles.
Okay. And mine is like white with like brown speckles. So, ooh, man. Okay. Ready? Mine's good. Mine's good.
Good. What was mine? Like a tangerine or something?
Yours is strawberry banana smoothie. Did it have speckles? It's orange with speckles. Yeah,
I had orange with red speckles.
yours was strawberry banana smoothie, and mine was toasted
It
marshmallow.
doesn't taste like strawberry banana, but okay.
It could have been peach.
Yeah, peach makes more sense. Yep, it's definitely peach. I say I had like more of like a tangerine or a.
Oh, it always comes out with 3. Interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna take this pink one, which is either Old Bandage or pomegranate.
Okay.
I don't want to know what Old Bandage tastes like.
I don't want to know. I have either stink bug or toasted man or toasted marshmallow, I think. Okay. Oh, it tastes like coffee. So this was either liver and onions or cappuccino.
3-3.
Oh my god.
Was that one good?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Okay.
wait.
Is it changing?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's super hard to tell. That's really weird.
Which color was it?
It was like this one, but it was super speckled. And when I first put it in my mouth, it tasted just like coffee. So then I thought, oh, well, maybe it's the
marshmallow.
I thought maybe it was the coffee and liver and onion ones. And then as I'm chewing it, it started to taste oniony.
Maybe it is too much.
So I have no idea what that is.
My time is coming. The odds aren't going to be in my favor forever. Okay, well, I've already done. Once it look like that, so we'll go with this one. So this is either, I think this is like what you just had. So this is going to be stink bug or toasted marshmallow.
I've got a red.
All red?
It's like red and like white.
Old Bandage or pomegranate?
God, if I get Old Bandage, I'm going to be mad.
Toasted marshmallow.
It's got to be pomegranate, but it doesn't taste pomegranate-y to me.
I wonder what the ratio's like though in there. Like, is it a 50-50 split or is it like?
If this is Old Bandage, it's not very bad. I don't think it's pomegranate though. It's weird. Okay, we gotta go till Kelly gets a bad one.
Okay, this is kind of speckly like that one.
Mine's orange with red speckles. I gotta get a palate cleanser.
Yeah. That's a good idea. So this is either gonna be birth cake or dishwater again. There's still some colors that just like haven't even popped up yet. Maybe shake it up a little.
Okay. There she goes. She got one.
Oh God! What the fuck was that?
What could it be?
Shit, I'm out. I'm gonna have to go get more. Oh my God! So that's the dirty dishwasher.
I ate that one.
You swallowed that? I can't even tell what I'm tasting. Kelly's a little overly dramatic and needed to get a new palate cleanser.
Yep, we ran out of our palate cleansers, so
I was like, I can't get another one of those without something to wash it down. Like, I have to stop. I need to refill. That was awful.
well, here's new colors. Okay, we got new
colors.
colors.
We got new colors.
I'll let you pick first.
I will go with the green one.
Green. Okay, I'm gonna go
which
blue.
is either gonna be booger or juicy pear. Are you getting blue?
Yep, I'll do blue.
So yours is either toothpaste or berry blue.
Okay. Or toothpaste.
That's booger. It tastes just like the dirty water.
It tastes just like toothpaste. But I'm like, oh, minty fresh. Here I'm like,
that tastes just like the dirty water one. I'm like, it's like they picked some random. It's like there's some spice.
Maybe.
There's some spice, some seasoning.
Are these the same? No, these are different.
I'm getting scared.
This one in the back you might not want because it's butter. You don't like butter popcorn, and that's the good flavor.
So it's either gonna be dirty dishwater again or God, I hope it's birthday.
This is butter popcorn or rotten egg. Right. Okay, go.
Birthday cake, we're good.
Butter popcorn.
I'm like, get rid of that flavor, please.
Ooh, butter popcorn it's like butter.
I never liked that one. Okay. I only had certain favorites. I was very picky with Jelly Bellies.
You know what? Let's do this. Close this up. What colors haven't we had?
Brown.
Okay.
Which is liver and onions or cappuccino. I'm not gonna like either of those. And then we haven't had the rain or like the patriotic-y looking one. That's like blue and red. And white.
Okay, here's brown. Pick your poison.
I feel like this is like a Game of Thrones like moment, or like which goblet do you grab, or like what movie am I
Do you
thinking of?
pick the red pill or the blue pill? The Matrix.
I'm not thinking that.
Oh.
What movie is that though? Or something where it's like they're supposed to sip from a goblet.
Oh.
It's
Princess
older.
Bride.
Is that it? No. It's just
Wait, he's drinking the poison? I don't know. If you know what we're talking about, comment below. Coffee?
a cappuccino, but I don't like it.
Oh, oh.
I'm not a big coffee person. Like I know that was
Oh.
cappuccino. It had that kind of taste, but that's strong and that's not meant to be in candy.
You chose wisely because that was awful.
Ugh.
All the other ones I was able to just like push through and eat. Not that one.
Ugh.
Oh my god, that was terrible. Oh, that was so
So
bad.
I even get the good one, and I'm like,
I would have gladly took the coffee one. Okay, I gotta find the
it's
the
this
last
right here.
one.
That's the last one we haven't tried.
Okay,
Yeah, because it's
You
more
want that
like
one?
pinkish in the background versus white. So
good with the one you have.
Mhm.
Don't want to switch?
I don't like this game.
Do you want to switch?
Go.
It's not very good. I think this is Stinky Socks.
I think this was Tutti Frutti.
This is definitely Stinky Socks.
Because I can tolerate it. Like it's not great. It kind of has some sweetness, so it's got to be Tutti Frutti.
The more I was eating it, the more it was like, that's Stinky Socks.
I don't like it, but like it wasn't terrible, so it's got to be Tutti Frutti. It's got some sweet to it. So
Yeah, no, you got the good one.
I've never been a huge fan of Tutti, or not Tutti Frutti. I've never been a huge fan of like the Jelly Belly. Is that the brand?
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah.
Yep.
And even when I was a kid, there were only certain flavors.
Only certain flavors, right?
Only certain flavors of those that I would pick.
I agree. Same. Well, you dominated that. I got way
I got
more.
lucky. I'm really lucky.
I got way more of the bad ones, and the last two were the worst.
I want to see Trevor play this game, my husband.
Oh,
because-
yeah. Tell everybody why.
So my husband is what's called a super taster. You can Google it if you're curious and want to learn more. But basically, he has an abnormal amount of taste buds. So he tastes things very different from the rest of us. So you can try something that you think's amazing, and he will like gag on it. And it's not his fault. Like it's not. It's literally how he perceives the taste. Like it's not someone being a picky toddler. Like And there's actually like a test you can do. It's a certain chemical. It's on these like little strips, and you put it on your tongue, and either you taste it or you don't, and that's what tells you. I'll never forget the day I gave him that test. Like I was just like, he's playing a game. I'm like, stick your tongue out. He's looking at me. He's like, I put it on his tongue, and he's like, and he started freaking out. He was like, oh my, what the fuck? Like he just lost it. It was like, what the shit was that? Like, this is disgusting. Like,
Yeah.
and I put it on mine, and I'm like, I have faintest taste of like ink,
Mhm.
maybe. It's like very, 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 very faint. And his friend was there at the time, and I ripped one up. I had him do it too, and he's like, faint ink taste. But Trevor tasted it. It was interesting. It was
That's
very,
crazy.
very interesting.
Have you had your son do it?
Mm-mm. I don't think he has it though.
Oh, okay.
No. Because with my husband, he could eat anything until like the age of 4 or 5, and that's where it's like couldn't do pizza, couldn't do like all these like things he would normally have. He just couldn't do. He always thought it was something with his daycare, because he said it was like once he started eating at daycare, it was like disgusting. I think that was just a timing thing though, because
Sure.
I'm like that doesn't just carry on
Right.
the rest of your life.
life.
But that test was kind of cool, because I learned about it because since I'm a dental hygienist, I have to do continuing education, whatever.
Right.
And so I did this online class about it, and I'm reading it, and I'm like, oh my God, this sounds just like him with how he drinks his coffee. It has to be loaded up with stuff. Alcohol, he's not a big drinker. Like it's too, and if he does drink a mixed drink, it's like, you got to baby that down. Like it needs to be like this much whiskey and this much Coke. Like he will taste it really bad. So I was reading it, and I'm like, this sounds just like it. And so I made him test these. But so because of that, he's very, very picky in his flavors and tastes, and he's even kind of got the texture thing too. So like I would love to see him do this because he'd probably hate and gag, and he'd probably freak out. Like I'm like all of them, even probably.
All right. Well, I guess we know what we're doing tonight.
Yes, should we do one?
Yes. Yes.
We'll record it.
Yeah.
I bet you won't do it.
He probably won't. He
won't.
probably won't let you record
Probably
it
won't.
either.
Probably take one look at me and go, no.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's been an eventful few days.
And we're not done yet.
We're not done
We
yet.
still have today and Tuesday, Wednesday, part of Thursday.
Mhm.
So
yeah, I'm already sad about leaving. I
Oh,
was
I'll
thinking
talk about
about that. I know. I was
I'll
thinking
talk
about
about
that last night, and I was like, don't think about it. Don't focus on that. Don't focus on that.
Don't.
But yeah.
No.
It's been a great time. So we just wanted to, recap that whole thing and do something
Yeah.
fun for you guys too. So
but we're gonna do more episodes while she is here.
so get used to this background.
Yeah.
Or maybe a different one.
We might be in somewhere else next time.
Yeah,
So
that's right. Because we might craft.
I think we're gonna do actually maybe a little educational episode for you too. So that will probably air in a couple weeks after this one.
Yeah.
So check it out.
Yeah.
We're actually finally together and we can be hands-on together. So I think we're gonna probably take some advantage of that too.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Make sure that you like, subscribe, follow, do all the things for us, and we appreciate it. So thanks for being here. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh,
Stand up. Do it. Hold on. We're gonna get this right. Ready? Cheers.